Hello there, moin moin ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this quick unboxing. And yes, today the boxes are already open, but I nevertheless will do unboxing with you here, because the packaging was slightly damaged, so I just checked if somebody removed things from here, which they didn't, but just wanted to be sure. And yeah, today we are taking a look at two pair of tips. We have here the Spinfit Omni, a relatively highly hyped pair of tips that people say it's probably one of the best Spinfits you can buy. And we have something that I'm personally very curious to try myself, the Xelastecs 2, the successor of the very popular and also very famous Xelastecs, which I don't think I have here in my tip collection at the moment. But yeah, we will take a look at these. I think first we start with the one where I'm more curious for, the Xelastecs 2. So, that's them. They have information here on how they look, how big they are, and the same material as the first generation, that is TPE, basically kind of memory silicone would be best to describe it. And you can already see one oddness. This is only 2 sets of tips, but there's space for 3. Price-wise, these are also not cheap, so I don't know, like, I think this could have been improved here, like, just give me 3 pair of tips for the price, bro, like, way so expensive. But yeah, that's the tip. Let me just remove one and take a look at the details here. So, yeah, what I definitely noticed, the first thing is they have now this black stem on the inside with a small mesh above on that. Yeah, that is a very coarse mesh, you would say, so that probably doesn't help and protect anything. I'm not sure why it's there, but yeah, it seems to be porn as well with the tip, with the rest of the tip. Material-wise, yeah, that's Xelastecs, alright, like, it's sticky. I'm pretty sure if I will again squeeze it for longer and just warm it up a bit, it will stay in shape relatively well. Yeah, and then the back of it, I think you can see the material is pretty damn thick. This might be the main difference between the last Xelastecs. Let me quickly grab a pair of Xelastecs. I think might be here with my PaO2. Let's check. Yep, I have a pair of Xelastecs here. No, wait, this is crystal. Sorry, crystal. Wrong tip, wrong tip. Well, there's also no Xelastecs in this one. No, wait, we have. Yeah. So, that's an OG Xelastecs here. And you can see, let's do a one-to-one comparison. Yeah, this tip is way shorter, as you can see. Compare this here. Way shorter. It is also way smaller. Although this I think was just S, I'm not entirely sure what size this was, honestly. And yeah, the problem with this is, because it has this like weird material, it also expands over time. So something that looks smaller now is bigger a bit later. But other than that, let's take a look. Yeah, you can see the material of this one here is definitively thicker, easily visible here. The inner core also here seems to be thicker, which can help with isolation. And the outlet, though, on the new one is thicker as well, so they seem to have expanded in all directions. The ring around the outlet on the older one, though, is a bit thicker. So, yeah, let's see. Let's quickly give it a squish test. That's the old one. That's the new one. Actually, like, the squishiness is not that far off, even though material is thicker here. Yeah, so that's the SS, though. Keep that in mind. I think S will obviously be bigger. But yeah, that's Xelastecs 2. Electric Boogaloo. And now we take a look at Spinfit Omni. Yep, that is kind of cheap looking, like it looks a bit ghetto or hobo-y, I would say. But at least this should be all compostable or all recyclable, because also on the inside here, that's cardboard. And honestly, while it feels a bit cheap compared to the more premium material here, yeah, this is better for the environment, and I have no issues with that. And at the back here some information, and then in this thing we get the Spinfits themselves. This though is only 1 set of tips for, I think, what do they charge, like $5 or something like that? I don't know, it wasn't even 9 without discount. And yeah, that's the Spinfit Omni. What I can already see for a Spinfit, the outlet diameter is rather big. Most other Spinfits I've had so far had a way smaller outlet diameter, and here this is definitely on the bigger side. Yeah, let's take a look and flip it around. Material is relatively thin. Core in the middle though seems to be on the thicker side. What I also noticed right off the get-go, let's get the CP360 in, which I have here. Let's compare Spin360, this one, and this is the Omni. This is still a bit shorter than the 360, as you can see from the side comparison here. Let's try to get that. Diameter wise, it also seems to be a tiny bit smaller. Inner corvo here seems to be a bit thicker overall, but also smaller as an outlet. So that means while this one you can get on nozzles of 6.4mm, I highly doubt this will fit on there. Like, I'm really sure this won't. One thing that I do seem to notice with different, no, that's also actually the Spinfit technology, like we're actually spending, is again at the last, let's say, 20% of the tip. So that hasn't changed. And shaping wise, there isn't much of a difference between these. This is a bit more cylindrical, while this one is a bit more actually tip shape. But yeah, the outlet diameter, as you can see, for this one is definitively bigger than here. And the ring around the outlet is also smaller on this one than here. So yeah, that's it for the initial unboxing. Yeah, if you have questions, if you have criticisms, if you have recommendations, please leave a comment. And with this, Donspektor.